LaShawn K. Ford, it's a beautiful day, is it not?
It's a beautiful day on the west side of Chicago on this magnificent Mother's Day.
Yes, yes. We salute the women out there, women who mother children, women who mother the masses, and we appreciate you. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so this is a special edition of Chicago Hill. Meleika and I wanted to come to you on this day to wish you and all the ladies out there a happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
It's a very, very special day. And we wanted to take the time out to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. And Meleika, we know that today is special, and whether you're listening to this and your mother is still with you on this earth or not, your mother is still with you in spirit and in your soul.
Yes. Something about that mother's love, that mother's wisdom, her energy, her nurturing, her comforting, it lives on. It absolutely lives on through generations. I still remember things my great grandmother told me when I was a little girl. So it's something about the power of the words and the prayer of mothers that's absolutely beautiful. And we definitely want to send our hearts and prayers out to those who have lost their moms. Ford, you lost your mom towards the end of last year. And I know that, it's a tough time for a lot of people out there.
Yeah. And that's why we believe we celebrate life, we celebrate death, because in it all, I think that the mothers that have transitioned to be the angels for their children and their families is something that you still could celebrate, because it was the mother that brought you into this world. And so I feel you still could celebrate the mom, because she is you. You are her. And so it's really a day to celebrate, but it's also a day to pay tribute to those that have gone and passed away.
Yes.
But also, you were going to say?
And also to the moms out there who have had tragedies and have had to, bury their children. We never expect that to happen. So, we've interviewed many on Chicago Hill who have lost children, and we want to definitely send our hearts and prayers out to you on this day.
Yeah. And so today, one of the reasons for the special edition of Chicago Hill is definitely also to recognize that people are killing people. And those people both have mothers.
Exactly.
That suffer on this day, whether you are the victim or you are the perpetrator that caused harm. Both mothers suffer. And, just to date in Chicago, there have been 205 homicides in Chicago alone. 953 people shot. Whether you're shot, killed, it's a pain on the family and especially on the mother. As a father, Meleika, one of the greatest joys is to hear my daughter laugh. And one of the most painful feelings is to see my daughter hurt. And so to have a mother have to celebrate Mother's Day when she's suffering the loss of a child because of senseless violence is tragic. And so there are a lot of names that we could read off, from police killing of Black people, but more Black people killing Black people. That's a lot. And, we should take this day and remember that life is precious, and that mothers, the greatest honor we could give mothers is to honor the life that they have given us.
Yes.
And remember that everyone has been given the blessing of a mother, whether they're here today or not. And remember, if you think that there are acts of violence that you want to impose on someone, just think about their mother. Get help. It's never going to be good to kill someone.
Yes, Rep. Ford, you have put it out there, and I wish, those out there who are committing these types of crimes would know that this person that you're about to take out, they have a mom. Some of them are parents themselves. They have children, they have aunts, they have cousins, they have uncles. And you're thinking you're just hurting this one person, but you are hurting an entire family, and it lives on. That kind of trauma lives on for years.
Meleika, I know this is going to be a short special edition, but you've lost someone to violence. I've lost people in my family to violence, and today I know it's a tragic day, or a day that should be special, and a day that we celebrate. But it's very, very difficult for mothers to celebrate when they lose their child to violence. It's one thing to lose your child to natural causes. Senseless death is very, very tough for a parent, especially a mother that gave birth to a child.
Yeah. The unexpected, those sudden deaths are goodness, it's like ripping a hole in your soul. You just saw them, you just spoke to them. And for mothers, they just hugged them. They just said, I love you. They just made them dinner, just made them breakfast, looking forward to spending time with them later when they got back that day. Yeah.
And the other thing, men and women that's locked up in jails and prisons, remember, your mother loves you. She doesn't want to wake up to a son in jail on Mother's Day, on her birthday. That's not what she gave birth to you for. She gave birth to you to be a contributor to society. And so we all should look at ourselves and do what we can to improve. But the greatest gift to a mother is to see their child prosper, and for the child to bury her, for her not to have to visit you in prison, for her to be able to not be in prison because you're in prison. Meleika, I see mothers and talk to mothers all the time. Their children are in jail, and they're in jail too. It's so much pain. They fight for their loved ones. They can't handle their children being locked up in prison. So we have to do everything that we can to, one, stop the killing and stop the mass incarceration, because that's really honoring mothers. And so today I wish everyone a happy Mother's Day, and I hope that we continue to let the Lord lead us into being better human beings and better citizens in honor of mothers.
Most definitely, Rep. Ford. And also, there's women out there who haven't actually had their own children. Some have had children, but they get out there and they mother their communities. So I think we need more of that. We need more women, because the power of a woman is just absolutely amazing. And I don't think a lot of women even know their power, the power of their love, the power of their prayer. So it would be, I encourage more women to get more active, more involved in their community, pour more into their community. And I think it's going to be on the woman to. I know this is hard to say to a man who's leads the state, but I think it takes a village, and women tend to lead those villages. So I would love to see more women out there within, just active in their neighborhoods, in their community, helping to save these children. And then we have people like yourself, Rep Ford, who you always leave the door open to hear from the community. I mean, you took my call. You didn't know me from a can of paint 2 years ago. And you took my call over education for our children. And, you took the baton and just ran with it and made things happen. So that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
Well, so this is another episode of Chicago Hill on this 2022 Mother's Day.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.